understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharp's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharp. The 49 Laws of Sharp is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharp will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharp will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharp's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the Cheat Code. Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. As men, we have to build value. Women, they just have to preserve it.
That's not alpha, bro!
Dude, what is this, 2005?
Money and looks can get you in the door, but game is what keeps you on our mind. She's not your co-pilot, she's your flight attendant.
Wait a minute. You actually thought you were the only guy she was fucking?
But she told me she loved me!
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to the 813th edition of TSR Live, your daily dose of toxic masculinity. It is Monday, December 13th of 2021. It is good to have you guys in today. As always, we are streaming live to multiple platforms: Facebook, mgtow.tv, manosphere.tv, trying to stay out of the wrong algo, DLive, YouTube, Twitch, and of course in crystal clear high resolution 4K to Sharp Stream, which is where I stream all of my premium content for free on the app, which can be downloaded for Android or iOS at sharpstream.com. So however you're watching, wherever you're watching from, thank you for making the Sharp Reality Live a part of your daily routine. Shout out to my snipers over on the Sharp Stream side, the lovely and talented Devin, Dre Raven, Jay Blaze, Damian Hanma, and Point Blank Wolf. Shout out to my sharpshooters out here on the YouTube side. You guys are already super chatting. Greatly appreciate that. Agent Fit is in the house, first to break the tape. Cigar Man gets sloppy seconds. Fresh Fit 820 with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Says Fresh and Fit Packer here. Let's help by pressing the like button for the algorithm, gents. Appreciate that. Cigar Man says exactly, and no one gives real explanation on the hate. They just repeat the same words over and over again. Fraud, scammers, fake. But not one person has come out saying they have been scammed by them. Yeah, dude, fuck all those guys. I don't like any of them. Fuck them. Andrew JP 34, 5 British pounds, says funny how none have mentioned the video of the 304 that went on a racist tirade on Myron, virtue signaling when they see it. Pathetic. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. Of course he went on a racist tirade. That's who these bitches are. Slambright with the $10 super chat says, Dear Garden Tools, your vajayjay is not a Christmas present, probably not even a consolation prize. How are you going to give a man of value something Pookie and Ray Ray already play with? Come correct. Wow. Mo Rizzle, member for 12 months. I appreciate that. Says, thank you for all the quality content, Donovan. Absolutely. It is my pleasure. I love what I do. Black Wolf Inc. with the $5 super chat says this show is
Over 9,000!
Absolutely. Official Contras, welcome to the chat privileges. At Official Contras, to welcome him to the TSR family. Official Contras, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. And as we always do with the first member, go ahead. We're going to do an age and location shout out. Put your age in the chat and where you're from. This is how like-minded men end up finding each other. Put your age and location in the chat, and hopefully we can start finding each other. Hopefully we can. Sammy Jones with the $5 super chat says, sending support to my brother, Mr. Sharp. This story was in my hometown. Keep up the good work. Wow. Rayology XM, $5, says, so many haters and imitators. Keep up the good work and your originality. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Dr. Thunder, member for 20 months, says, keep up the good work. Riley, who's also been a member for 4 months, says, be ready to take that L this week in fantasy, Don. Yeah. Not doing too well in fantasy this year. Not doing too good. Timbo Slice, 559, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Timbo Slice 559 to welcome him to the TSR family. Alato is 21, lives in Concord, North Carolina. I've actually been to the Concord Mills Mall. Have a fantastic show for you guys. Fantastic show in store for you guys today. Again, fresh and fit is the gift that keeps on giving in a good way. And of course, we are going to break down that video a little bit later on in the show. But I first want to discuss something pretty goddamn serious. It was a story, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was out of Baltimore. It's a very, very, very sad, very, very sad story. It really, really is. So, most of us have seen the video on your screen of Rajee Black. For those of you who haven't seen it, I'm not gonna play it here. I mean, I've got it on, on repeat with no sound, just part of it. But you can find it basically anywhere on the internet. But what I will do is I will give you the Reader's Digest version and then give you my thoughts. So the long and the short of this story is that Rajee Black did a video on Facebook Live. And he talks about his ex-wife and what he went through with her. He explained that he had been going through a custody battle with her for 3 years, and that his ex-wife lied and told the court that he had done bad things to his children, the M word. Now, my guess is that's probably the reason why, and I'm not a family lawyer, but that's probably the reason why the custody battle took so long. Then he talks about the relationship he had with his current girlfriend at the time, who also happened to be pregnant. He said that they got into an argument. Nothing out of the ordinary there, right? Couples fight all the time. Especially during pregnancy, because, I mean, I'm not a father, but I imagine things are pretty stressful and uncertain during a pregnancy. Anyway, he says that his pregnant girlfriend told him that she was going to do to him what his ex-wife did to him. Basically, saying she was going to lie on him and that he would never see his kid. Now, if we stop and think about that for a second, this is extremely fucked up. It's bad enough to have one woman falsely accusing you of doing bad things to your children. But when a second woman is threatening to do the same thing, you have to take into the account that the first accusation is already on the record, which gives the second accusation that much more credibility. This is probably what was going on through his head, and that's more than likely what made him snap. Now, the first thing I will say is the obvious. What this man did was wrong and egregious. Ending the lives of 4 people, including the unborn child, which I'm assuming also passed away. This is an unspeakable crime, gentlemen. Unspeakable. What he did was over the top and unforgivable. Unforgivable, guys. There is positively no excuse. No excuse for this behavior. There was no reason for him to do what he did. No reason at all. I don't think anyone, myself included, condones this kind of behavior, regardless of anything a woman does to you. But what I will say is that this is what happens when men are routinely marginalized, not given due process, and are presumed guilty until proven innocent. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say that what he did was right, because what he did was very wrong. But what we need to understand is that in this part of the world, is that unless we get a handle on how unfairly men are treated in this society, this kind of thing, unfortunately, is going to continue to happen. Now, a lot of people have come out and said that this was caused by mental illness. And I disagree 381%. Yes, he mentioned that he was suffering from depression. And if he were to sit down with a psychiatrist before all of this went down, he would have been diagnosed correctly with some sort of clinical depression. But where the narrative goes off the rails is what's lost in translation. And that is someone who is born with a mental illness. And that's not to say that one mental illness is better or worse or more legit than another. But this man's depression was actually caused by his wife accusing him of doing bad things to his children and holding them hostage and not allowing them to see him. Yes, he was most certainly depressed. But it was either caused by or exacerbated by his ex-wife and her shenanigans. So this guy was making a great living as a radiologist. He was a registered nurse, which is no small feat, guys. Registered nurses make a lot of money because it's fucking hard to get through nursing school. So money and career-wise, this man had his shit together. Unfortunately for him and many other men like him, he had children with the wrong woman. And this situation is the quintessential example of how having children with the wrong woman can cause your life to go completely sideways. And the sad thing is, what his ex-wife did and said is a lot more common than one might think. I was actually listening to Minister Japp this morning while I was working out. And he talked about a story he heard where the mother actually raised her daughters to believe that they had been violated by their father. This woman brainwashed her daughters into actually believing something happened to them that didn't actually happen. And then 3 decades later, 30 years, she finally admitted the truth. After all the damage has been done, the issues that her daughters had for believing something terrible that happened to them, alienating them from their father, who they thought had committed the most unspeakable crime imaginable. So while we can sit here and talk about him having kids with the wrong woman, this seems to be occurring with a lot more regularity. Gentlemen, this is why men are walking away from relationships. This is why men are opting out. This is why, in large part, why birth rates are plummeting. Men do not want to inherit the kind of risk that comes with having children with today's woman. Listen, man, it's risky enough without all of the craziness. But men aren't stupid. They're out here looking around at other men who are having their lives literally destroyed by the word of a woman they chose to have children with for no good reason. They get half of their present and future earnings. They get half their present and future earnings taken away from them in the blink of an eye. They lose the family home. They lose custody of their children. They only see their kids on weekends while the ex is getting pounded out by different dudes every night. Having children in this country is a straight up raw deal for men. So you add up all that risk, and then you have women who fabricate these kinds of stories about the fathers of their children and the damage that could cause, like losing your job, being ostracized from your community, having to register as an offender, which drastically reduces your job opportunities moving forward. And men think to themselves, there's no fucking way I'm going to put a baby in today's modern women. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit, especially after seeing stories like this. So Rajee Black admits to having offed his pregnant girlfriend after explaining what their fight was about. Then right at the end of the video, he says, "Oh, look, there's my ex-wife right now." Things get a little bit blurry, and then he says, "Today's the day," and then the video stopped. Now, as chilling as that was, I want to focus on what he was talking about just before he spots his ex-wife in the doorway. And sort of a final message, moral of the story kind of way. And I'm paraphrasing here because I don't want you guys to hear the video. He says basically, listen, don't mess with people's emotions. Don't lie on men or something to that effect. I can't remember exactly what he said, but the gist of what he said was quit fucking us over. Now, again, I want to reiterate that what he did was 7,290% wrong. What he did was uncalled for. What Nicholas Cruz did was uncalled for. What Sung Wee Cho did was uncalled for. What Alec Manassian did was uncalled for. What Elliot Rodger did was uncalled for. The crimes all these men committed were wrong. But we need to understand that our anti-male culture is what is cultivating these crimes. You see, gentlemen, men in this part of the world, we are constantly marginalized. We're berated. We're told that we're unnecessary. We're told that we're naturally creepy rapists always on the prowl. We're pretty much told, hey, you guys don't matter. Everything about you is wrong. Your sexual desires are wrong. Your testosterone is wrong. Your idea of masculinity is wrong. You're a man, so you are inherently flawed. Anything a man does in this country that has even a little bit of masculinity is characterized as misogynistic. A man sees a pretty girl and walks up to her, misogynist. He probably wants to e-par her spelled backwards. A man who actually has standards for a woman, such as their body composition, their attitude, and their femininity, also called misogynistic. Because we don't want women who are overweight and bitchy who act like men. There's something wrong with us. 24 hours a day, men are literally shit on. We are literally shit on by the entire world. We're shit on by social media. We're shit on by television, movies, memes, even in professional sports. And what makes matters worse is that men have zero outlets to cope with and deal with a world who constantly tells them that he isn't important, that he doesn't matter, that he shouldn't even exist. Women, they've got everything. They've got The View, they've got The Talk, they've got Oprah, Wendy Williams, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, they got television, they got movies. Women have countless outlets that they can turn to deal with their issues. Men have none, except for this community, which is regularly deranked, canceled, and banned. If Rajee Black had found this community 5 years ago, it could very well have saved 4 lives. Had he understood his value, learned how to vet, coach, and select the right woman, he may not have been caught up in the situation he was in with his ex-wife. Think about this hypothetical situation for a second. Just think about this for a second. This guy, Rajee Black, is on the internet looking for help, right? He does a Google search and asks, I don't know, something like, how to turn your relationship around, or something to that effect. And instead of finding this community, because again, our content is consistently deranked and banned, killed by the algorithm, he doesn't find the help he needs. No, instead he finds another womanist-inspired article or blog or video telling him that's his fault that his relationship is circling the drain. If you, gentlemen, we all complain about, us content creators, we complain about not being given fair treatment in terms of discoverability on these platforms by the powers that be. Obviously, it hurts our bottom line. But the worst part of our content not being as discoverable as it should be is that men like Rajee Black end up not finding the answers and getting the help he needs. Listen, man, I get emails and messages all the time saying, Donovan, you saved my life. Or Donovan, you've changed my life. And I never, ever take that for granted. Anytime someone says that to me, my mind instantly goes to situations like this. Guys aren't lying when they tell people we're saving lives. But what they probably don't realize, and I really need you to listen up here. What they probably don't realize is that we are saving the lives of both men and women. If Rajee Black had found our content, at least 2 other females would probably be alive today. So while I do not condone this behavior, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that our anti-male culture isn't responsible. How many people have to go to the other side before the powers that be finally wake up and say, you know what? You know something? The reason this is happening is that we are marginalizing males from birth. Maybe if we stop treating men like second-class citizens and start treating them with respect, maybe these kinds of things will stop happening. But like most things, I am not holding my breath. And that's the memo. That is the memo. Sad stuff, man. It really, really is. That story is, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable that I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. And now, thanks to social media, these things can get out. The super chats coming in hot and heavy. You guys are very, very generous. Very, very generous. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay. Andrew JP 34, welcome to chat privileges. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to get this straight. Hold up. There we go. Here we go. Andrew JP, welcome to chat privileges. There we are. Appreciate that very much. Rayology XM, welcome to chat privileges. I appreciate that. At Rayology XM and Andrew JP 34 to welcome them to the TSR family. Sinister Seed with the 15 shekels. So shout out to you, Don. It's amazing how you can make content without bashing anyone. I wonder if the haters can.
Nope.
That's how they feed themselves. That's how they feed themselves. Abba and Preach don't really talk about nothing, much of anything. Like, all they do is make a bunch of anti-fresh and fit videos and talk about how they're both saints because they've never committed a sin in their life. And that's how they do it. Dame Digital with the $10 Cash App says, your voice is appreciated. Absolutely. Appreciate that. Ant Tycoon with the $20 Super Chat says, much love, big bro. I sent you a message on IG. Oh boy. Something OG. I admire your character. Very admirable. I'm rocking with you till the wheels fall off. Let's network. I will definitely check that out. Official Contras, $5 says, just buying you a drink, Donovan. Thanks for your content. Appreciate that very much. Black Wolf Inc. $10 Super Chat says, what the man did is greatly wrong, but once again, this is proof that when you allow someone to freely accuse without fear of punishment, then this is what will happen when a man no longer cares. There you go, man. There you go. It's incredible. It isn't. Can you imagine being falsely... It's one thing to be falsely accused of EPAR. Dude, it's another level when you are falsely accused of diddling your kids. That's some sick shit, man. Incredible. 50 Fitzwell with the $5 Super Chat says, 61 and child-free. CVS is open 24 hours. Value that, my biatches. Bia. Jason Moreno, $20, says, this is sad, but I get it. I spent 3 years and $40,000 on a custody battle that I recently just won. It took her getting caught with drugs and my kids in the car for the state to finally step in. The system is fucked. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's, oh my God. Mr. J, $20 says, preach. Why would a man risk marrying a woman that would take our money, house, children, cheat, and having the husband raise a child that isn't his? False accusations, especially with EPAR, Western culture spreading like COVID. There it is. Rayology XM says, basically his crime is a reflection of the criminal system. You are not lying. You are not lying. Jay Blaze, on the Sharpstream side, says, women don't realize that making men weak makes those men violent. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm trying to tell you, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Kyle 2020 with a creepy Abba gif. Abba's fro was clean, though, on the last video that I broke down of him. Like, the fro was looking good. Like, I'll give him credit on the fro. Other than that, his lineup and his beard game is just... His beard game is terrible. Other than that, the fro was the fro was looking good. The fro was looking good. VB in Savannah with the $100 super chat. Says, AKA Ninja Watcher for Life discovered you when the Go vid started. Just making up for lost time. Keep moving up, brother. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, yes, by the way, I think I've lost like 300 subscribers since I did that video on Saturday. With any luck, I'll lose another 1,000, to be honest with you. Anyone who is paying attention and looking at this objectively can see what is obviously going on. If you're going to unsubscribe from me because of that, then I can't help you. I can't help you. So yeah, listen, please hit the dislike video. Hit the dislike video and hit the dislike and unsubscribe. I'm gonna let you guys know. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, I am pro fresh and fit. I am pro fresh and fit. I am anti Aubin Preach. I'm anti the lead attorney. I am anti O'Shea Duke Jackson. So you can listen. I don't care who you listen to. That's fine with me. I'm just letting you know that I don't roll with those guys. Not anymore. Not anymore. Don't give a shit. Do not give a shit. Devin on the Sharp Stream side says, you corner an animal, it's going to bite. Humans are no different. Wow. Yeah, Jay Blaze says, Russell Wilson, if he had found Donovan 8 years ago, he wouldn't be a beta sim. Well, maybe. Not everyone who finds this content ends up benefiting from it. A lot of times they go into they go into denial. They go into denial. Torsha's in the chat today. And by the way, tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central for Torsha Tuesdays. That is the show I do with the lovely and talented Tori. Tomorrow we are going to discuss how women objectify themselves. She says they want to lock up the men, so women have to depend on the government even more. Totally unrelated, but still food for thought. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Listen, man, if you want to cripple a nation, you cripple its men. That's it. Real Talk, $10, says men are up against the wall and you're helping us. Thank you. Absolutely. Appreciate that very much. Robert Anderson, $10, says when you back a wolf into a corner, don't be surprised when he bites. I'm telling you. D Fry, $5, says, nah, the dusty one that needs his shit lined up looks like a wino. Much respect to you. Keep up the good work, my G. Yeah, I get the idea that Abba plays a lot of video games. He plays a lot of video games. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But unless you're getting paid to play video games, and you guys can unsubscribe from me for this too, unless you are getting paid to play video games, you should not be playing video games for more than an hour a day on average. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care, man. Dude, lift weights, man. Right? Like, dude, listen, go to the Adam 22 podcast he did with Abba. Abba is a sloppy fucking mess. He's a sloppy mess. He's got bigger tits than my girl. Dude, Devin just got a boob job. He's got bigger tits than Devin. And it's weird because he is a hot mess. That's why they do all of their videos from the neck up. I can tell he doesn't have a dad bod. He's got a fucking video game bod. He looks like a guy like Myron who's in shape. Yeah, I'd hate him too. And someone is not aesthetically pleasing as Fresh getting better looking bitches than him. Yeah, I'd hate too. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Abba's definitely a game player. This is why he pays for box. I call him like I see him. Black Wolf Inc. says Fresh and Fit have gained subs since people started complaining about the strikes. Those subs you lost were Ninja Watchers. Don't stress. Your channel level is
For 9,000!
I appreciate that very much, Black Wolf Inc. Appreciate that very much, Black Wolf Inc. Okay, so I gotta take this off the screen because this guy, man, I felt, oh God. It's a shame that he had nowhere to go, man. He had no other outlet, so he ended up, that's sad. It really is. However, in other news, in more lighthearted content, we are going to break down the Fresh and Fit clip called She Wants Chivalry, but she also want to be a hoe. She wants chivalry, but she also wants to be a hoe. Guys, buckle up. This shit never gets old. Away we go.
Additional benefits without necessarily giving what you're supposed to
go out. How do you What do you see women when you go out? How do you see women dancing? Are they two-stepping?
Here's the thing.
No, they're not two-stepping, they're twerking. Women don't twerk for their health. They don't twerk for their health. Torsia wants to know, where's Walter? Walter is not in the studio. I do not allow Walter in the studio when I'm doing my show, because he likes to walk. See, Walter, just allow me to just diverge here for a second. Walter's a great cat, love him to death, but when he wants my attention, he likes to walk on things that matter. He likes to walk on the keyboard, the mouse pad, the soundboard. That he would shut down the show. So that's Walter is outside, probably whining. Hashtag Walter.
What I'm saying, tell me if you no.
That's stupid. Stop.
See what you're trying to do right now? I love this. This is fantastic. This shows you guys how many modern day women think. And this is no offense to you. No,
I'm listening.
Uh-oh.
You want traditional benefits without necessarily giving what you're supposed to do as a traditional woman. You want.
Uh-oh. You want traditional benefits. Women want traditional men without being traditional women. Let's let Myron explain.
Guy to protect for
Hashtag Walter.
Provide for you, defend you in times of danger, etc. But you want to be able to play by another set of rules and be a modern day woman, while you want your guy to be a chivalrous old school gentleman.
And that ain't gonna happen. No, sir.
I'm saying that's bullshit. Because if you want to have your hot girl summers and do what you want to do, and you want 2021, what does 2021 mean? Equality. Which means invader breaks in. Hey, babe, you got this one. I handled the last home invader. But that's a problem, though. That sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? When I say that, no, you can handle this one. You got this invader. But if I say I don't want you to go out to the club and shake your ass, which, by the way, is a lot less invasive than me handling an intruder, that's considered, small dick energy. It's not 2021. All right, cool.
It is.
Sorry, it's not 800 BC. Well, you know what? It's not 800 BC. I don't have to protect you anymore. You can't have your cake and eat it too, is what I'm trying to say.
No, it literally all goes back to what access you give other men. And that's what I could do what I want with my girlfriends without giving access to another man.
Okay, well, I don't have to.
So I can do what I want with my girlfriends without giving access to another man. Of course you can. Here's the problem. You don't. Girls don't do girls' night out to hang out with each other. No. They do girls' night out to troll for sausage. That's it. Girls' night out means let's find some dick. Let's find some cock. That's what this is. That's all there is to it. That is all there is to it. Oh, well, I do it with my girlfriends. I don't give a man access. How do we know? Because you tell us you're not? Bitch, get out of here.
Protect you then.
Okay, but you're still advertising. Hold on.
Whoa. Who said that? Hold up. Somebody said, but you're advertising. I didn't hear about that before. Hold on.
My girlfriends without giving access to another man.
Okay, well, I don't have to protect you then.
Okay,
but you're still advertising.
Oh, that's baby girl. Dude, that's old girl in the upper left-hand corner right in front of the stripper pole. So it looks like she is pro-man at this point. Jay Wood, your junior, $2 says, I support Fresh and Fit and you. Don't trust the box buyers, sir. Guys, I say this all the time. All the time. Never, ever, ever trust men who are not good with women. Never trust men who are not good with women. If you are a man who is good with women, your biggest threats are other men who are not good with women. Myron and Fresh are good with women. Abba Preach are not. Hence the attacks. O'Shea Duke Jackson damn sure ain't good with women. That's why he has to buy bots where it's illegal in Uganda. He is actually admitted several times to paying for box over in Uganda, where it is illegal, he's not good with women. Well, of course he stabbed me in the back. Anthony Johnson, not good with women, stabbed me in the back. All these people coming out against Fresh and Fit, none of them are good with women. You cannot trust men who are not good with women. Allende, the black Adonis, believe it or not, ain't good with women. Ain't good with women. This nigga broke into Myron's house talking about urine parsed. You cannot trust men that aren't good with women. Every time I say this, more and more proof comes out that you cannot trust men. If you are good with women, you cannot trust men who are not good with women. That is all there is to it. Elado, $5 says, hey, Donovan, in the past stream, you said that you and Dev would have a panel where you'd give advice to women. Is that ever happening? You'd blow up from that. Yep, that's actually happening. That's happening as we speak. So the table that I'm sitting at is actually a 2-person podcasting table. I just put together Devin's podcast chair yesterday while we were watching football. And yeah, I don't know what we're going to call our show yet, but I don't know. It's probably going to be called something like Don and Dev, whatever the case may be. But yeah, she is going to be on the show. And of course, I'll have my TSR live. I don't know. We might do it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or I don't know. It's going to be multiple times a week where her and I are on the panel giving relationship advice to women. So that is going to be that. Mark LeBrant says, then you can dance at home. No, they don't want to dance at home. The reason they don't want to dance at home is because they ain't no men at home.
Hold on.
Why do men sexualize twerking?
Yeah, it's always been sexualized.
No, it has.
Are you kidding me? Why are we sexualizing twerking? Twerking is literally making your ass bounce, making that ass clap. How is that not sexual?
African women have been shaking their butts, but it hasn't been sexualized. It's just dance.
This is what Hotep Jesus was talking about. This is what Hotep Jesus was talking about in yesterday's episode of The Six. Talking about African women be out here twerking, but then when it comes to other African traditions like serving your man, all of a sudden, they don't want to do that. They only want to adhere to African traditions when it involves shaking your ass, right? But when it comes to serving your man first, making him a plate, giving him the box anytime he wants or needs it, now it's fucking crickets.
Why do they dance?
Have you seen Africa?
Why do they dance? Do you know why they dance?
Yes. For religious purposes, for joy, for
religious purposes, for joy, for happiness. Listen to this.
happy celebration.
And
That's
also
why they
to
dance.
attract mates
And
as
sex.
well.
There it is.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yes,
Yeah. Well, of course. Joy and religion. You don't twerk for religion.
hey, listen, I don't know about you, but if a girl's shaking her ass in front of me, my dick is gonna be.
We're in America, by the way.
But no one said they were shaking her
people-
ass in front of you, though.
But listen, a lot of
What are you doing when you're doing girls? See again, they're arguing in bad faith. You're not there, so you don't know. That's basically her argument. Guys, I lived in Vegas for 8 years, man. And every girl who travels to Vegas alone, whether she is single or not, they is fucking. They're getting pounded out. They're getting their backs blown out. They're getting piped down. They're the easiest targets. Listen, the bitches that are single, they're harder to bang than the bitches that actually have a boyfriend or are married.
You don't have
oh my
to.
gosh.
Ladies, all I'm saying is that if you want a man to be traditional and take care of you, protect you, then you should be a traditional woman on your end. And if you don't want to be a traditional woman, that's fine. You can have your hot girl summers, do what you want to do. But we're splitting the bill. I'm not going to protect you. We're going to be equal. But you guys don't want that. You want a guy that's going to be tall, attractive, charming. You want him to bring certain traits to the table, but he can't demand anything from you. And I'm saying that's bullshit. If I'm going to be tall, athletic, in shape, confident, charming, make more money than you, be a leader, protect you in times of danger, whatever, asking you to not shake your ass around a bunch of other guys is a small request.
Right. That's all we're at. Listen, man. The only things that women seem to have a problem with regards to what men require in relationships, are the behaviors, activities, and characteristics that put your relationship at risk. Girls' nights out put your relationship at risk. That's why girls fight for girls' nights out. Being on social media puts your relationship at risk. That's why girls fight tooth and nail for social media. Going to the bar or club, keeping in contact with your ex, traveling alone. When a guy tells a girl, if you're going to be in a relationship with me, let me think of something silly. You can't eat salad on Tuesdays. Okay. I don't give a damn about that. No, anything that compromises their ability to successfully swing to another guy without your knowledge until it's too late, they consider that to be misogynistic. You're small dick energy. You're insecure. Blah, 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 blah. Think about it. Any activity, behavior, characteristic, or trait that puts your relationship at risk, that makes it easy for girls to cheat, that makes it easy for girls to start other relationships behind your back and then leave you when they have that other branch fully in their grasp, they have a problem with that.
But that's too much for y'all. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's why this podcast exists. That's why, like,
all these bitches are feeling some type of way.
I can't speak like this.
Black Wolf Inc. says misogyny.
I think it is ridiculous that men have to bring so much to the table just to get a girl, for her to say, I'm going to do what I want to do. No, fuck that shit. You can do what you want to do, but you're not going to get a relationship with me. And I think guys should put their foot down and hold women to standard.
Devin on the YouTube side says a bump and grind is just helping her fight gravity, nothing sexual. That's exactly right. No, Dev, like that's what it is, Dev. No. The reason I twerk has nothing to do with sexually. No, nothing sexual. I'm just fighting gravity. You feel me? No, how do you know it's not? How do you know it's not? Dev also says no compliments without compliance.
Yep.
Wow. Very good. Torsha says women envision it like suddenly a man revokes her entire identity. If it's not, which I would be concerned with if twerking was your identity, then respect him and abide like it's not physics. That's the problem, Torsha. That's the problem. They don't want to do that. But then they want to get all bent out of shape when you say, hey, check it. We're going Dutch. You're going Dutch, you're paying half the bills, blah, 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 blah. Ice Dragon Kid says, facts.
Like, you guys hold us to standards.
Well, I have a question for you. When was the last time you were in a long relationship?
What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? See, what they're trying to do here is they're trying to reframe the conversation. Myron is kicking their ass up and down this podcast. He is literally saying, look, bitch, listen, if you want a traditional man, you got to be a traditional woman. If you don't want to be a traditional woman, fine, but I'm not going to be a traditional man for you. So now they're going to try the sign language. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. So here we go with the shaming. Well, when's the last time you were in a long-term relationship?
Since you're talking about relationships so much.
I have multiple relationships.
Uh-oh.
See, that's exactly what it is, though. You guys talk about like not
pause.
being out thoughts and shit, but what you act the same way. So we don't want you either.
Bitch, yes you do. We don't want you either. Hold on. Let me hold up. Give me a second. This is so funny, man. Dude, it's so funny. Entitled bitches. It's so funny. She is. Well, but just listen to this.
Relationships.
Oh. See, that's exactly what it is, though. You guys
Hold
talk
on,
about like not
pause.
being out thoughts and shit, but what you act the same way. So we don't want you either.
Stop the cap.
Yes, you do. All those dudes right behind you out there at that marina, all those guys with the yachts and the bitches and the blow, those are the men you guys fight over. Those are the men you guys are shaking your ass for. We don't want you either. Listen, it's cute of you to say, we don't want you either to get a good laugh and to get the girl smiling, but y'all are steady chasing these niggas. We don't want you either. Yes, you do. You don't have to, listen, that's fine. You can get your thumbs up and all your likes and, oh, you told him, girl. But the kind of men that you said that you don't want are the very men that you chase. Of course you're going to say that.
Like, that's it. That's what it is.
Oh, look at him. That's it. Half those girls like, bitch, I want them niggas.
And I'm not saying you specifically.
But he's the 1%.
I don't.
But it's
simple.
Girl,
Do you know?
They said he's the 1% and somebody else says, girl, bye. Have you guys seen the female delusion calculator? So girls say, I want a man who's 6 feet tall, who makes $250,000 a year, who isn't married, and some other metrics. Such a man is like 0.013%. Myron is 6'3". he makes well over $250,000 per year. He's not married. I know that there are some other metrics, but Myron meets them all. Myron is not a top 1% guy. He's a top 0.5% guy. Guess who else is a top 0.5% guy? Your boy. Oh, wait a minute. I'm married. If you don't believe me, just ask Anthony Johnson.
Understand, like I've been saying this a million times. A guy that fucks a bunch of girls is not the same as a girl that fucks a bunch of guys.
There it is. There it is.
I'm just gonna say it's simple. It's like if you want a relationship, just get in a relationship. Y'all figure it out.
Double standard for men.
That's it.
Oh, a double standard for men. Oh. Is it a double standard?
Yep.
Do we give a fuck?
Nope.
Do you guys give a fuck about double standards for women?
Nope.
So should you shut the fuck up about double standards for men?
Yep.
Check this out, man. Women only complain about the double standards that do not benefit them. Let me repeat that. Women only complain about the double standards that do not benefit them. Amanda, the Silver Sable, sat right in front of me in this very studio while she was getting cooked to perfection, medium rare, by one Kevin Samuels on the phone. Kevin asked her, "Is it fair? Is it fair that you get to get into the club for free while the ugly bitches don't?" And she said, "No." Okay. Oh, okay. So you have no problem with that double standard, but you have a problem with this double standard. Men built the world. Men create the world. Guys, I'm here to tell you, man. Double standards exist. Double standards exist. Women, dude, even halfway decent women, they live life on easy mode from age 10 to 30. The first 2/3 of their life is on easy mode. All they got to do is keep it on the road, and the world is theirs. All they have to do is not become a hoe. Don't get any tattoos. Don't get any piercings. Don't start smoking. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. That's all. And don't get fat. Don't get fat. You don't even have to be good looking. You don't even have to be drop dead gorgeous. Just stay thin. All you got to do is that, and the world is yours. You can have literally any man you want. Any man you want. Life is on easy mode for girls when they're young. Men, we don't get our lottery winnings. See, women are given their value. When a woman is born, she is born with everything she needs to secure everything she will ever need. She was born with 2 X chromosomes and eggs. That's it. That's all she needs. She was born with a vagina. That's it. That is all that is. And listen. This isn't to downplay a woman's value, but that is literally all women really need. Women are born with their value. We as men, we have to earn it. I'm not here to complain about that. I'm not here to complain about that, because if women had to earn their value, they'd be even less valuable than they already are. Men, we're designed to earn our value. We're designed to withstand rejection and hard times and strife. This is why a man who's battle-tested is attractive, and a woman who's battle-tested is not. So these women can sit here and bitch and moan about the fact that a man who fucks a lot of women is not the same as a woman who fucks a lot of men. They can bitch about that all they want to. But even a man who fucks a lot of girls will tell you that fucking a lot of girls ain't easy. I speak from personal experience.
It's like,
wait a minute.
Like, let's say me and her.
Y'all want y'all cake and y'all want to eat it too.
No.
No. See, you guys want to have your cake and eat it too. There's just one problem. We have to make our cake. We got to bake the cake. We got to frost the cake. We got to put it in the fridge. Then we have to decorate the cake. Girls, they get the cake handed to them. That's the difference. You're goddamn right I'm going to want my cake and eat it too, especially if I made the goddamn cake.
We just be
no,
here.
it's fine. No, look, it's fine. What everybody does, like, I'm like literally like You do what you want to do. It's your life. I'll be happy. But it's like,
Oh, this is this girl. She's that girl, right? She's that chick. Hey, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. As Kyle 2020 puts a gif of the movie Tusk in Sharp Stream. I can't even begin to tell you how crazy, ridiculously weird and wonderful the movie Tusk was. That movie was, I can't even get into it. I just can't get into it. You have to see it. You can't not see it. But this is the girl who says, hey, if it makes you happy, do what you want to do, blah, 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 blah.
me and her, we want no relationship. That's fine. Them two, they're in love. She is modern. It's fine. He has multiple relationships.
Yeah, I like that, Tori. I like that, yeah. The girl who does the Miami speak, that's Jessica. Actually, you know what? It needs to be a Latina name.
It's
Maria, Carmen, something like that.
fine. It's fine. You're gonna find your person if the time comes,
God.
and he will respect you. Porn stars have relationships.
That don't work.
Because she's a traditional wife,
That
and
don't
when
work.
her husband
doesn't
cheats,
work.
I'm an untraditional
Doesn't work.
wife,
But
so
it's-
there's like a barrier
Whatever.
right
All
now.
right, all right.
But-
So because you guys are missing the point here. So your point is, you asked me, are you in a relationship right now? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
No,
If-
because you're talking about getting relationships with girls and guys, whatever. But like,
This girl is mad. This is the girl, you can tell by this girl's attitude. Dre Raven just nailed it. Just nailed it. That's it. Jessica. Jessica. Jessica or Yesenia? I think you got it. Jessica. Yep. There it is. There it is. That's it. That's the one. Jessica. Jessica. I like it. I like it. Got to readjust the boys down there. But you can tell this woman is really, really pissed off. Right? She's really pissed. And this is so funny. Oh, Yasmin is another one. Jessica, Yasmin, or Yesenia. But this woman is pissed because she's been fucked and chucked by high value men her basically through her teens and probably half her 20s. And she is pissed off that she doesn't have a ring. This is the type of bitch that is mad. This is the type of bitch that is mad that high value men don't commit to her even though she was doing what she thought she needed to do.
Okay, did you listen to what me and her were discussing?
yeah, it was.
Okay, what did we say?
You want like a girl, nowadays they want you like you want.
She wasn't listening. She wasn't listening. And the girl on the far right, no, she wasn't listening. She's like, look at old girl. She's like, bitch, just close your mouth.
It's just like,
don't be twerking.
yeah, you don't want to be twerking. Okay, that's fine, and
Just
we're willing
do what
to
you
do
wanna
that
do.
shit.
Well,
But at
Okay,
the
I'll
same
repeat it
time-
for you because you weren't listening.
Yeah, please do.
Devin says she looks like a racist emoji. Oh my God. Wow. Yes, she does look like a racist emoji, but she also looks like she is, Kyle 2020 on the Sharp Stream side says she is mad and dumb. This girl is, dude, this girl is as dumb as a wrench. Like, you can tell this girl has zero brains. She probably doesn't know how to spell. Like, I'm being dead serious. This girl was blessed with the looks to get with a high value man. Unfortunately, she's already blown all her lottery winnings.
I simply said that women want a traditional man to adhere to certain traditional traits, be a gentleman, protect her if someone breaks into the house, etc.
You see this disrespectful body language here? You see this? So Myron is talking, and let me fix my eyebrows. This is why this woman is never going to get wifed up. Because it's clear she does not respect men. This is not the way you are supposed to act when a man is talking to you in his home. But
Right?
There
but
she
if a guy
goes.
says, well, I don't want you
Yeah.
twerking. Oh, well, it's not 800 BC. Okay, cool. It's 2021. Well, I don't have to protect you either.
I mean, I agree with what she was saying, like if you're twerking on your homegirls, okay, cool. It's not like guys will come up to you on a daily basis, even if I look like a fucking crackhead.
well, wait a minute. She said twerking on your homegirls, and then she went up to guys come up to me all the time, even if I look like a fucking crackhead.
A guy will come up to me and be like, "Yo, I love you." Da, 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 da. But do we entertain that shit all the time?
That's fine.
No.
But why?
Do we entertain that shit all the time? No. But you entertain it enough.
Would you put yourself in situations?
You can't help it. I can go down. I go downstairs to my valet, and they.
We're not talking about you going downstairs in your valet. We're not talking about that. Listen, man, we understand that good-looking women. We understand that good-looking women are going to get hit on. Listen, man. If you're my girl and you're getting hit on out and about, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. That is what it is. Right? But if you're getting hit on at the club, that's on old girl. That's on old girl. Ice Dragon Kid says waste of good genes.
Yep.
It's terrible because she's a good-looking girl, but she's pissed.
I mean, she saw it this morning. She's like, "I love you."
But let's be
What
honest
can I
here.
say?
Let's say you go down to your valet 10 times, dressed in sweatpants, not looking good,
And
then
they
10
still-
times dressed up. How many times are they going to approach you when you're coming in the sweatpants versus how many times?
They're approaching me every single
Ladies, let's be honest here, bro. When you dress a certain way, it's going to attract a certain level of attention. If you got that much attention, no matter what, you would not be dressing to the nines when you go to the club. Stop it.
But
God damn. Her lashes are really giving her problems. Oh, I guess it's a lash. Yeah, that lash is fucked up. I don't know what's going on with her lash.
But you
that's
still
for us. We dress up for us.
You dress up for you?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I dress up for me.
Same thing with guys.
ACP hit the stop the cat button too.
They think
So you put on
that.
makeup and sit in your house for
Yeah,
you?
yes, I do. You.
Yes.
Oh my God.
myself feel better to make.
And you stay in the
Oh,
house. So
get
you
outta
make up,
here.
Sit in the house by yourself.
Yes.
Honestly,
Oh
yes,
my
we
God.
do.
I've done.
Like really? For real? Oh, you know what? See, I gotta now look. Now I gotta replace. Now I really gotta. There we go. There we are. Let's just go ahead and change it up. Let's go ahead and change it up because this is like the cap is the cap is amazing.
Before.
I've done it
Me
a
too,
lot
I've
of
done it too,
times.
yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it's not.
Oh my God.
Because you're a man.
Yo, this is all cap. This is all. Oh my God. And these bitches actually expect us to believe it. Stop the cap. Like, you expect us to believe that you're just dressing up for yourself and sitting at home all day? Get out of here with that.
You wouldn't understand how it feels to put on this persona.
You guys can say whatever you want to say to try to like evade the truth, but the reality is women get dressed up and look good so that they can get attention from men. That's what you
it's
guys
not
look
at
for.
all.
Feel good
and
for
that's what men think.
Honestly,
So
yeah,
it's
that's.
really
I
not
think that's
true
what
at
men
all.
think. Because
I think that's what men think. So the reason you don't know is because you're a man. Men think that we ladies, we dress up for ourselves. You think we dress up for you? We don't do shit for you. You guys propose all the time. That's what I like. I'm not capping. No, it's not cap. I dress up for me. I spend 2 hours on my makeup so I can sit at home. What they're not saying, what they are conveniently leaving out, is that if they're putting on their makeup, but they're home all day, they're in their phones all day, posting Instagram pictures, doing OnlyFans, swiping for dick on Tinder. See, that's what they're not being honest about. Okay, all right, listen, okay. So you put on makeup and sit at home all day. The reason you put on makeup, and this isn't a bad thing. Listen, I will never know why today's women deny doing the things that they're naturally predisposed to do. Women are supposed to, women want to attract men, so they do and say and wear things that do what? Attract men. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
We get so much attention from guys all the time, even when we look like crackheads. Why do we care?
Yeah,
It's not
we
about
don't.
that.
Why do we care? Because men who are attracted to you when you look like crackheads are what class? Low value men. You see, high value men, they come after you when you look like you do. Now, given that her eyelash is glued on properly, right? I mean, like her eyelash game, you got to improve the eyelash game.
That's a very man thing to think.
Yeah.
So
That's a very man thing to think. So this is so fucking funny. These bitches know they put on makeup and cleavage-laden blouses for men. But they would have us believe, well, you wouldn't understand, you're a man. Oh no, I understand that very, very well. Devin says, shit, I wear makeup to keep my man. Yep. You're goddamn right.
Oh,
I
we
want
get
to
dressed
look
up
cute
for
because I
y'all.
want to
Like,
feel
yo.
cute. It has
Oh,
nothing to
You're
do
telling
here
me you
we
don't care
go.
about attention?
Not really.
No,
honestly,
You don't? Hold on,
I don't.
stop.
He said, oh my God. See, Myron got him. Listen, Myron was just waiting. Listen to what he says to him. This is funny as
You're
hell.
telling me you don't
man.
care about attention?
He said, are you telling me you don't care about attention?
Not really.
No,
You don't?
honestly,
Hold on,
I don't.
stop.
I don't.
Okay, you don't.
Okay,
How many guys do you have in the friend zone right now?
a lot.
Oh,
What?
that's it. That's it. There it is. You don't like attention. How many men do you have in the friend zone right now? She couldn't help it. A lot.
In the friend
A
zone.
lot.
Because I don't want it. I don't want it right now.
Okay, so why are you still friends with them?
Attention, Myron.
Because we're friends.
Have you ever went out with a guy with having zero intention of fucking him?
All
Yes,
the time.
yes, a lot
Oh my God, they all fall for the trap.
of times.
You triggered my trap
That proves my point again. You're
There
going
it is.
out with these guys even though you have zero intention of fucking with them and or taking them seriously
Bitch is
because you enjoy.
hungry.
Checkmate. Yo, all of these bitches verified exactly what he was getting at. How many guys do you have in the friend zone? A lot. I have lots of guys in the friend zone. I'm a Miami girl. A lot of guys in the friend zone. Okay, have you ever gone out to dinner with a dude and you had no intention of fucking him? Oh, yes. Oh. That's it. He got him.
Attention from the opposite gender.
There it is.
Okay? Now let's ask the guys.
So you can't be
Hey.
friends with the opposite gender?
No, it's
No.
no.
Oh
And
my
that's the difference between
God.
men and women.
Oh, here we go.
What?
Here we
Well,
go.
I think that if
Actually, I like that sound effect. You triggered my trap card. Myron, I agree with Myron, but I would put it this way. Men and women can be friends with each other. They absolutely can be friends with each other. It's just never beneficial to the man. It's never, ever, ever beneficial to the man. The only person who benefits from a male-female platonic relationship is the woman. And if the woman admits that she knows the guy wants to fuck her, then guess what? She can't hang around him anymore. Hey, you know Mark wants to fuck you, right? No, he doesn't. We're just friends. She knows Mark wants to fuck her. But if she acknowledges that Mark wants to fuck her, then she is admitting to using Mark for what class? Attention. Mr. J. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Black Wolf Inc. with the $5 super chat says that they call another man fake alphas, then they are not good with women. Fresh and Fit teach me I can be a nerd and good with women at the same time. Yeah, dude, I have never. These fucking guys. Kevin Ray Wilder, Abba and Preach. Oh, these guys are fake alphas. What? You guys are real ones? Those guys are fucking losers. They're losers. That's what they are, man. They're losers with a big fucking fan base. Honestly, if Abba would lift weights once a week, like he's got, like, dude, like I said, he's got bigger tits than my girl. And my girl's got great tits. Mr. J $10 says, let me drop the beat. Is her thought process running? Oh, is her thought process running? Yep. Is there a trait, a traditional? Wait a minute. Is there a trait of traditional women in them?
Nope.
Are they losing the argument?
Yep.
Are they going to win? Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. I like those. Let's do that again. Is her thought process running?
Yep.
Is there a trait of traditional woman in them?
Nope.
Are they losing the argument?
Yep.
Are they going to win? Wow. Shout out to Mr. J with that interactive super chat. Black Wolf Inc. $5. Says, word life. This is basic caponomics. Basic caponomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. John Cena. The cap.
It's over 9,000.
You know it. You know it. Wait a minute. Black Wolf Inc. with another 5. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Black Wolf Inc. is with another $5 super chat. Says, so a woman will spend thousands on makeup a year just to look good for themselves, even though they know it helps them get better. Men, this cap.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah, dude, that's all cap. Like, and you know what? It's funny. The male equivalent to what these women are doing is when men say, I don't go to the gym to work out to get laid.
Stop the cap.
Like men, like newbies in this community, I don't give a fuck. I don't do nothing for a woman. I don't care how hot she is. She fucks up one time, she's fucking gone. I lift weights for me. I don't do nothing for fucking bitches. I bust a nut, I kick them the fuck out. Bring the next one in. Fam, it doesn't work that way, homie. Like, it's like, dude, when I spray on Blue Day Chanel, okay, I'm not doing that for my health. Yeah, it smells good, but if I know I'm not going anywhere, if I lived alone and I know I'm not going to leave the house, I'm not spraying on Blue Day Chanel for me, and I'm a fucking dude. I'm a dude. I don't give a fuck about attention. But guess what? I live with a woman, and I want to smell good in public so that my woman sees other women that see me smelling good. You guys see how that works? In other words, yes, do I lift weights and work out to stay in shape and to make myself more healthy? Well, yeah. At my age, I kind of have to. But the main reason I work out is to stay attractive to my woman and to be attractive to other women. That's it. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't work out to be attractive to other women. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Men and women both need to just start being honest. I wear makeup for myself. Oh, bitch, please.
Stop the cap.
Let's continue.
If I went out,
Uh-oh.
Define misogyny.
I was just saying the word that you said on the speaker.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I thought she was trying to really say misogyny.
Sometimes it's
but
for
it kind
girls
of is,
though
yeah,
too.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
say so.
tell-
but
tell-
it is
what-
what it is.
define misogyny.
You messed up.
You fucked up.
No,
Let her
I'm just
answer.
saying, I'm not.
Define misogyny.
You're just like having like this double standard and saying that like you're so like man centric. You think that girls want to do whatever they do because of you guys. We don't give a fuck. Okay, we don't need attention from dudes. We literally get attention from dudes all the time.
So
Like, that's
what is
not
the
thing.
definition of misogyny then?
It's just like you guys are like so like men this, men are this, but, like women like lowering women like.
Oh my God. Dude. This girl is as dumb as a softball bat. Holy shit, man. Like, this girl doesn't know anything. This girl doesn't... Listen. She's a fucking bitch, and she's dumb. She's lucky she looks good, or else she'd be homeless. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Mark LeBrant says, do they wear makeup to the gym?
Yep.
Well, there you go. Ice Dragon Kid says, RP Meathead Guy is the best. Okay, I guess that is Red Pill Meathead Guy, right? That is funny. That is funny. I don't care how hot she is. As soon as she sucks my dick, she's fucking gone. Do you give anything to your woman? I don't give her fucking shit. Like, what if she cooks you dinner? I don't fucking care. So she cooks you dinner, cleans your house, and you're not giving her anything in return? No! You don't even let her spend the night? Fuck that! So what benefit does she get from being with you? Being in my fucking presence because I'm a fucking alpha! What if she decides that that's not enough for her? Then she can fucking leave! Well, then what? I got 12 bitches from the block waiting to take her place, bro! That's Meathead Red Pill Guy. Man, we got a lot of those running around. A lot of meathead red pill guys are red pill newbies, right? They go to the far side of the red pill. They decide, and it's just so funny. Sometimes you read the comments in other people's Instagram post where they're posting something about a woman. I remember one guy, it was like 3 weeks ago. Somebody had said something about a woman using him for something. He says, what men need to do is just not give a fuck. Like, this is what this is all about, bro. You just don't give a fuck. You fucking idiot. You fucking newbie. You just don't give a fuck. Oh, okay. All right. I used to get on Steve the Dean all the time. People call up, be like, yeah, so I've had this girlfriend for 3 years and, you know, like she's starting to act up. And Steve the Dean would be like, why do you care? That's why y'all lose, because you care too much. And I'm like, Steve, did you not hear him when he said he's been with her for 3 years? Why does he care? Because he's got 3 years invested in this hoe. That's why he cares. What a lot of people have to understand about this community, how can I put this? What the red pill community newbies have to understand is that we are human. We're human beings. Okay? The guy says you just shouldn't give a fuck. I agree. But the way to not give a fuck is just to not be around women, right? Or be smashing more than one of them. It's just not like you just can't, there's no such thing as the ultimate red pill guy because we are inherently human. We have feelings. If Devin were to leave Donovan, he'd be crushed. Yes, I would be. Well, that doesn't make him red pill because if Devin leaves Donovan, he's going to be crushed, so he's not red. Wait, what? I've got almost 6 years invested in this chick. 6 years, thousands of dollars, thousands of hours. But if I admit I'm going to be crushed if my girlfriend decides to leave, that makes me a beta? What? What is that? What is that? That makes absolutely zero sense. And these are the guys who are the most meathead red pill guys. They are one blowjob away from risking it all for a basic bitch. A basic bitch. Meathead red pill guy is exactly like these women are mentally. We don't do anything for a man. Nah, 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 nah. Well, if you don't do anything for men, why do you dress the way you do? Why even put on makeup? Because you want male attention, and that's okay. Like admitting that you're human, admitting that you are actually following your biological imperative, that doesn't make you a bad person.
Women do things for men. Like, no, we do things for us.
No, misogyny is hatred of women. Okay, so
he said misogyny is hatred of women.
Yeah, I'm feeling bad honestly right now, and if that's true, then
if we hated women, we would not have you on the podcast.
Facts.
We would not be talking to you right now. We would not be trying to tell you guys the reality of how men look at things. You know what I'm saying? We're giving you guys the truth. That is not misogyny. And here's
misogyny.
The other thing, double standards. Yes, double standards exist. You guys get into nightclubs for free. You can sell feet pictures for make $10,000 a month.
You could too.
You make
shit.
Oh my God, you could too. Are you fucking kidding me?
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious? These bitches are these bitches really so they want us to believe that they believe that men could just make $500 on feet pics. Like, get out of here.
I have friends that are guys.
Jeffree Star. The exception to the rule. The exception to the rule. Jeffree Star is more feminine than my girlfriend. Of course he can.
Feet pictures.
Okay, anyway.
Sorry, I'm wiggling my foot.
Going back to reality. Going back to reality. You guys make money off of dancing and shaking your ass. Guys can't make that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? Male strippers don't make nearly as much as female strippers. You guys can make money showing your boobs just playing on Twitch. Like, there's double standards all over the place. You get invited to a Drake party just for being a girl.
I'm not mad
about that.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that? You're so mad about that. You see that? This bitch is a fucking misandrist. Oh, you're so mad about that. Nobody's mad about that. We're not. Listen, that's the different. Well, I don't know. There are a lot of guys that are pissed off about the double standards that benefit women. You're going to have to get over that. It ain't changing. See, you're so mad about that. Oh, look.
To prove my point that there is a...
Look, she thinks she got a W. Oh, you're so mad about that. This woman is a misandrist.
Double standard in everything in life. There's certain advantages that women have that men don't get to enjoy, and vice versa.
So it's okay for you to cheat, and we're going to accept it if we want to be a wife.
No, I'm saying that if you're dealing with a certain caliber of man, it comes with the territory.
There
and
you go.
can either accept it or not. That's what happens. You guys get all the sexual access that you guys want. When a man gets to a certain level, he gets all the sexual access he wants. And the difference is this. He's rare, you're not.
Oh! Uh-oh! Wait a minute. Hold up. I was slow. Woo! Uh-oh. He's rare, you're not. And now we have come to the undefeatable argument when it comes to male and female relations. Right? The undefeatable argument. Men like myself, Myron Gaines, Kevin Samuels. Not that I'm comparing the two, so you guys can all... Men like us. Okay? There are many, many, many beautiful women throughout the world. Many, many beautiful, gorgeous women throughout the world. Many, 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 many gorgeous women throughout the world. But the average woman is not pretty, right? Like truly good-looking women, there aren't that many in the world. They're just not. As rare as beautiful women are relative to the number of people in the world, men like myself, Kevin, Myron, and the like are even rarer. Even rarer. Guys, I'm tall. Dude, I'm tall. I'm over 6 feet tall. I make into the upper six figures every year. I own my own business, whatever the case may be. That right there, like, put me into the female delusion calculator. Right? Oh, and by the way, they want the guy to be single. So there you go. I'm out. I'm out. When it comes down to it, guys, the reason why high-value men have leverage on beautiful women is because there are more of them than there are of us. Beautiful women relative to all the women of the world are very rare. But when it comes to dating high-value men, guess what? There are more of y'all bitches than there are of us. There aren't that many of us running around. So that's the leverage. Devin is a very attractive woman. She knows she's attractive. Devin is more attractive than most women. She is. She is. She knows it. She knows it. When we go out, people look at her. She's got a great ass, big, shapely tits, nice, muscular, shapely legs. She looks great. Long hair, all of that. But there are a lot more of Devin. There are a lot more Devins than there are Donovans. Those are the facts, man. Those are the facts. Now, if it was the other way around, let's just say that there were a lot more 19 to 21-year-old virgins who lived with their parents until marriage than there were high-value men. Well, then guess what? We as high-value men would have to acquiesce to them. We would have to qualify and prove ourselves to them because they're the commodity. They're the rarity. And who knows, maybe, actually, as a matter of fact, I think that might have actually, I don't know what the numbers are, but this is why high-value men actually took the time to qualify to young, pretty girls who are virginal. Because they know, okay, well, there are a lot more of me than there are her. So I got to come correct. Thanks to womanism, that ain't happening anymore. The problem is these fucking bitches, these cocky-ass bitches, actually believe that they are so... This is funny. What they don't realize is that the ratio of beautiful women to high-value men is about the ratio that's in the studio. It's about the ratio that's in the studio. How many bitches in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 bitches, there's 1 Myron. It might even... Dude, the odds might even be a little bit longer than that. These women don't realize that this very situation, numerically, ratio-wise, that's about what you're looking for. You're getting 9 to 12 beautiful women competing for a Myron Gaines. What do you think your odds are going to be? Right? What about Miss Asian Sensation, Miss Misandrist over there? What are your odds of winning? With that attitude? Fuck out of here.
Real quick.
Nothing about that is misogynistic or anything. I'm not misogynistic. I am realistic.
But
Oh!
we weren't taking it that deep. It was just the word on the thing. Like, it really wasn't that deep.
Yeah, but
sweetheart, you can't use... It really wasn't that deep, right? Oh, it wasn't that big a deal. You're making too... You can't call somebody something, not know what it is, and... You see what just happened? Oh, you're a misogynist. Wait, what did you say? Nah, yeah, kind of. He asked her to define it. She couldn't define it. He wipes her up and down. Well, it wasn't that deep. Yeah, nice try. Now she's trying to make it sound like it's not that big a deal. Nice try.
you said kinda, and it was like...
Honestly, yeah.
When you're
look
done,
at that,
I wanna
too.
And you can't even define the word. It's like, bruh, if you're going to say
I was just saying it on the thing because you said it.
Yeah, but
Stupid.
All right.
No!
You said, yeah, you kind of, you are.
Yeah, because you guys honestly are. It's like I'm.
Okay, so she keeps going back and forth. She keeps going back and forth. Well, it wasn't that deep. And then ACP's like, well, you said that you kind of are. Well, yeah, that's because you honestly are. Which is it? Are they misogynists or not? Jesus.
Saying that you're hating women per se, but you're definitely
but-
putting us in this light that
No,
makes us
but
look
it's
like
a very,
type
very
of
strong
way.
word to use versus men. So
Yeah, when you call someone a misogynist, it's like, yo,
It's serious.
It's
Yes,
like you
it's
can get
very
canceled for
serious.
that. So I always say, if you go call someone a
Guess I'm
misogynist,
canceled.
prove it.
no, not you, us,
Oh.
men.
Okay, I'm like,
And it's
whatever.
like-
It is what it is.
No,
When
no.
she's
See,
done,
and,
I
and,
wanna
and,
say-
and the thing is, that's the mindset that girls have. Whatever, but for men, it's a very serious accusation because when women use that term, thrown loosely like how you did,
Yep.
that's what gets men canceled.
That and calling a man an e-parist. You remember Kevin Ray Wilder? He says, you know what, Donovan, and I don't use this word lightly. You're a misogynist. And I don't use this lightly, but you're... Fucking Kevin. What a hustler.
Yeah.
It's
You
not on you.
get a trope for that, and it's like, it's crazy because you can run around and say toxic
Whatever.
or insecure or small dick or misogyny. And it's like, all right, what's misogyny? Oh, I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm not being misogynistic. I'm being realistic. Men and
Tell
women
him.
are different. There's biological differences that influence the way that we operate, the way that we think, the way that we view
Oh.
life. Double standards exist. It is what it is. You guys just get mad when the double standards don't benefit you.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He got a... Dude, she got KO'd by Mike Tyson. Damn. What's that noise? Sounds like a fax machine. Mr. J with the $10 super chat says the amount of money a woman spends on money and clothes and makeup is...
For 9,000!
The capping has surpassed Ultra Instinct, and they going to be single.
Yep.
Did they get destroyed?
Yep.
Did she win?
Oh, hell no!
No way, man. No way. Dude, it's 9-on-1. It's 9-on-1, man. And Myron's fucking these bitches
That's
up.
what it is, bro. Like, that's the fact. Like, oh, well, you can run around and fuck a bunch of girls? Well, number one, only a few men can do that.
That's right.
And then number two, yes, because a man that can have sex with a lot of women inherently brings value to the world. A woman that has sex with a lot of dudes loses value to the world.
Bingo. RP Mike says the difference is that we know we have to be the best to get the best. They all think they deserve the best. When you get better, you get better. Oh, wow, that's a Don DeMarco. That's it. That's it.
Simple.
You know what would be chaotic?
Hold on.
If,
She has some. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
All right, before you ask your question, does that answer your thing about relationships or whatever?
No, but it's okay. It's fine.
Here we go. See?
It didn't at all, honestly, but it's totally fine.
But you're not.
See, see, this is funny. Did that answer your question? No, it's okay. It's fine. It didn't at all. This woman takes any opportunity she gets to do what she thinks is winning an interaction, she'll do. No, it didn't. Yeah, this woman's a fucking bitch.
Listening, though.
No, I was listening, but that's not the question I was asking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was saying, like, how are you talking about, like, having a relationship? I mean, because to me, like...
See, here we go. So she starts to ask a question, and now she just goes into talking. This bitch is mad. That's it. This bitch is mad, man. This chick is mad. She's young. She's been ran through. She knows she's going to be single forever. Myron's the guy that she's after, and Myron is basically telling her in no uncertain terms, look, you look good, but I'm not going to wife you up. Like, just because you get a lot of sausage doesn't mean you get the pizza.
Being in a relationship is like being with one person that you commit yourself to, protecting traditional stuff, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I am definitely, you know, down to do all that traditional stuff when it comes to the right person. And
oh, boy. Traditional femininity. Here we go. Traditional femininity. I'm down to do that stuff. If it's the right person. See, here's the problem with this mindset. Because there are more of you than there are of me. You have to qualify yourself to me. What does this mean? This means that you need to show me that you're willing to be on my program before I invest in you. See, what she just said was, well, I'll do it for the right guy. How do you know he is the right guy? Huh? How do you know he's the right guy? What, he has to prove it to you? Oh, no. See, this is why all these girls are single and fucking miserable. They think, again, that there are more high-value men out there than there are women to go around. They think that they have their pick of all the top guys. They think the top guys are 100% of the guys out there. I say it all the time. 90% of men are invisible to 90% of women. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. And this is why girls act like they do. They do not realize that most men are the men that are invisible to them. They only pay attention to the highest of the high-value guys. So they end up on Fresh and Fit. I'm this and I'm that, and he's got to qualify to me. Then 10 years later, they're calling up Kevin Samuels talking about, why don't I have a man?
that's the thing is like, we don't want to be in a relationship with just anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Okay.
then you're saying that you have all these like different relationships. So it doesn't really count. You're still being out here, you know, and what we're like, you're like, I feel like what you're talking about is
merch.
Like, you know, we want to have this traditional relationship, but you're not in one either. So how are you giving advice about traditional relationships if you're not even in one, because you have multiple relationships, which is not the traditional relationship?
Well, here's the thing. What are women trying to get at? Women typically want security in a traditional relationship. They want a guy that's going to protect and provide or whatever. I'm simply saying, if you want a guy that's going to take you serious, twerking and shit like that probably isn't a good thing to do. It's probably going to hurt your chances of being able to lock down this guy and take you seriously.
Yep.
This bitch is mad as hell, man. He keeps fucking these bitches up. I don't know why this girl here in the middle is even on this podcast. I don't know why she's on this podcast. She has pancake TITTIESs. And she has the nerve to wear a midriff that is hanging. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Does this bitch actually think she looks good?
If my
That's
man
what I'm
loves
saying.
me, he loves me, and that's what it is for who I am.
Well,
and that's what it is.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, unconditional love. Blah, 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 blah.
Aside from twerking, what about
I still be
Can-
twerking
can-
in the club with
men
my
and women
friends,
are
and my
not the
man
same.
still loves me. I come back to him at the end of the day, and he's like, how was your night, baby? Did you have fun? Because he's secure. He knows that I'm going home and I'm going with him, and he can trust me.
And how does he know that? He knows I'm coming home. Oh, wait a minute. He knows you're coming home, but what time are we talking? Right? See, again, what these women want are alpha males with beta traits. Right? They want the alpha nigga to be like, yeah, go on, girl. How was your night? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, my night was cool. My night was cool. I got butt fucked in the men's bathroom by the hot DJ, but other than that, I'm cool. I'm cool. Like, he's secure. No. A man who trusts a woman to put his relationship at risk is not secure. He is a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. He's not secure. There's no such thing as a secure man who allows his woman to put their relationship at risk. That is dumb. That is absolutely stupid.
Fantastic on paper, but that's just not how reality operates.
And then maybe that's how
This bitch has a She's got a navel piercing? Yo, check this out. Check this out. What is this chick doing? This is out of control. This is out of control. This woman is a... Let me just move on.
Her mind works, but that's not everybody's mind. Because I had a man that he was amazing about that shit.
Oh, really? Where is he now?
Where's he at now?
Where's he at now?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We broke up because he doesn't live here anymore.
There it is. We broke up because he doesn't live here anymore. Well, wait a minute. If he loved you so much, why didn't you go with him? Huh? You see that? You see that? This bitch is capping.
Stop the cap.
This imaginary man, oh yeah, he was this and he was that and he let me go out and this and that and the other. Well, where's that man now? We broke up because he doesn't live here anymore. Really? What happened? If he loved you so much, if he was so fucking amazing, why didn't you go with him or why didn't he stay? Oh, I know, because you're fucking lying.
I mean, why is that?
It's actually a long story that doesn't involve me, but you know, it happens and I've had that relationship and you guys can sit there and say whatever.
She is using her, she's lying about this relationship, which is clearly an exception to the rule, as the rule. Well, I was in this exception to the rule relationship that was wonderful, but I don't have it anymore. And it's a long story and it doesn't involve me, but that disproves the point. Dude, this girl is as stupid as a goddamn window pane. Like, she thinks she sounds smart. No, this is a dumb bitch.
At the end of the day, you're your own person. I'm my own person.
Oh, here we go.
And
Do what you want. Da, 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 da.
I've definitely, you know, done things and, you know, he was honestly okay with it. He was with my friends too. We were all twerking on each other and he was like, okay, do your thing, baby. I'm like,
yeah, right. And that's why his ass is gone. That's why his ass is gone. See, here's what happened. Here's what happened. Here's what they don't tell you. So that guy is like, oh yeah, we were twerking on each other. Go on, baby, do what you got to do. That dude left her because she does that kind of stuff. See, her man told her it was all right. And this is where bitches got to really, really start to, this is where they really got to start to read between the lines. Because most men, the vast majority of men will not check a bitch on her behavior. They will not check a bitch on her behavior. Number one, men are not requiring women to refrain from activities that put their relationship at risk, right? So her man would not have been in a position to tell her, hey, baby, that's okay. What are you doing? What are you doing? If he didn't tell her up front, look, I'm never going to tell you what you can or can't do, but I'll tell you this. I do not commit to women who go to bars. I don't commit to women who go to clubs. I don't commit to women who go out with their girlfriends at night to bars or clubs. I don't commit to women who travel alone. I don't commit to women who travel for work. And I do not commit to women who are on social media. Oh my God, you misogynist. I'm just telling you what I don't commit to. I'm giving you choices. See, women characterize things as ultimatums when they don't like their choices. They want the relationship, but they want to continue to engage in the activities that threaten the relationship. That's why they characterize it as an ultimatum. Right? You can either have you can either have social media and all that other stuff, or you can be in a relationship with me, but never both. Men are not telling this stuff to their women. And so when you do get the occasional high value guy who's got a yacht or whatever, these guys are not going to tell these bitches, hey, you're fucking it up. And the reason why is because he knows he's got a line of bitches around the corner, literally. So he'll be like, yeah, baby, go ahead, twerking on her, and that's okay. Well, guess what? His ass moved out of state. His ass moved out of town. His ass dumped your ass. Because deep down, he was not okay with that behavior. Oh, yeah. Like, girls say this all the time. Well, I dated a guy who had no problem with me hanging out with my ex. I dated a guy, he had no problem. I was texting my ex, and he even knew my ex, and blah, 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 blah. Well, where is he now? Well, we broke up. Oh, really? Huh, you don't say. What women have to understand is women inherently know why men don't like them doing certain things. They know. They know why men don't like it when they go to the club. They know why men don't like it when their girlfriends go to bars. They know why men don't like it when their girlfriends travel to Ibiza or Vegas or Cancun or whatever. The hot guy at the foam cannon parties Rolla likes to talk about a lot. These women inherently know. They pretend not to know, but they know. They know. They know exactly what it is. So then when they get into situations like this, they want to lie and say, oh, yeah, I had a boyfriend who was perfectly okay with me traveling for work, going to lunch with my ex, being on social media, twerking and shaking my ass. Oh, really? Well, how long have you guys been in a relationship? We broke up 6 months ago. Well, why was that? Well, he had to move. No, that's what he told you. He didn't tell you the truth. The reason he dumped your ass is because he doesn't trust your ass. The reason he doesn't trust your ass is because you are engaging in activities that regularly put your relationship at risk. And you know it. They know what these behaviors are. Most men are not going to say, yo, check that shit. Most women do not have the balls to tell a woman, yo, fucking language, man. Like, don't fucking swear around me. Hell no. Don't do that shit. No, they're afraid to. They're afraid to. So these bitches come on here, they lie. Well, I had a man who let me do whatever I want. Where is he now? Well, he's not here. We broke up. Yeah, gee, I wonder why.
That's my man. But he was my man. We broke up. But
yeah, that was my man. We broke up. Well, there we go.
Not because of what I was doing. It was just because things happened.
Oh, I love this. Let's listen to that. Let's listen to that whole sequence again. This is fucking hilarious. This is hilarious. Watch this.
Man, but he was my man.
Hold up. This is funny as fuck. This is great.
And say whatever, but at the end of the day, you're your own person. I'm my own person. And you know what?
What?
I've definitely, you know, done things, and he was honestly okay with it. He was with my friends too. We were all twerking on each other, and he was like, "Okay, do your thing, baby." I'm like, "That's my man." He was my man. We broke up. But not because of what I was doing. It was just because things happened.
Here's the, what the crazy part is?
You see? Do you see that? All that whole story. That whole story. I did things, and I'm twerking on other bitches, and that's my man. Well, not anymore. But he's not. He's not. We didn't break up for that stuff. Oh no. He didn't dump me because I was doing that stuff. It was other stuff. Well, what other stuff was it? Well, it's a long story. This is what women do, man. Women will not hesitate to lie about or lie to make up an argument. Women will make up a fake boyfriend, a fake scenario. Anytime women come on the show and Myron tells them like it is, women make up a fake situation. They make up some dumb shit just to win the argument. Well, I know someone who blah, 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 and they're still together. There's no way to verify that. That's a made-up relationship. You're making shit up to win an argument. But of course, she couldn't make up a story that didn't involve her, right? So she's like, yeah, I had a boyfriend who let me do blah, 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 blah. Oh, really? Where is he now? Well, we broke up. But it didn't have anything to do with what I was doing. Whatever.
Men aren't going to tell you about
there it is.
That you do.
There it is.
They're just
See
gonna
that?
get rid of you.
He was hyping me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my God.
He might have been hyping you, but smash another girl on the side.
Oh! There goes Fresh the Sniper. There goes Fresh the Sniper. Let's listen to that again. Fresh always comes in. Dude, Fresh always comes in and just levels these bitches. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Listen to this. This is funny as shit.
This is them off. They're just going to get rid of you.
He was hyping me.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He might have been hyping you, but smash another girl on the side.
Oh! Motherfucking Fresh. Yeah, Dev on the YouTube side says, we didn't break up for the obvious reasons. Yeah, of course not.
And I know that.
It's wild to me, man. Like, how, like,
how you know?
Like,
because I know. He was, like, so in love with me. Like, for real. Like,
even if they're in love.
Dude, this is funny as fuck. So Fresh is like, how do you know? Because I know. He was so in love with me. Well, baby girl, if he was so in love with you, why aren't you still together? And look at Fresh. Dude, look at Fresh. He knows this is all cap. He knows this is all cap.
If he was in such love with you, he would have made some serious changes and
oh! Oh, shit. Woo! Man, oh, man. Oh, look at old girl on the right. She's like, bitch, just stop arguing. Stop arguing.
like didn't get broken up because of distance.
It's his
But
family.
it was not just him either. It was also me. You get me? So I'm the one that actually broke up with him.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's the truth.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Oh, he was so amazing and blah, 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 blah. Why aren't you together? Well, he moved away. Oh, now I was the one that broke up with him. Jesus fucking Christ.
So you were the problem.
Maybe I was.
When was your longest
I can admit it.
relationship?
Oh, see? Now, hero girl, when was your longest relationship? See, anytime they win an argument, they try and change the goal. Well, when was your longest relationship?
Wait,
up,
I
bro?
had a question.
So then, it doesn't matter then.
No one didn't have.
Okay.
Can't make this up, bro.
So,
No, well, she had a question and she's
Yeah.
very patient about it. Again, and you're saying with the whole relationship thing, I'm just simply acknowledging a fact that women want a traditional man but don't want to be traditional
There
themselves.
it is.
Twerking, whether you want to accept it or not, is not traditional.
And that is why they're not together. This make-believe relationship never existed.
Okay, but because I'm twerking, but I still take care of my man. When we wake up, I make him breakfast. I make him a bomb-ass breakfast. I cook some good-ass food. I take care of him mentally, emotionally.
If you did all this stuff for him, why did you break up with him? Come on.
Whatever. You know? Okay, just because twerking is not traditional, yeah, because...
It's not.
Okay, it's not. Whatever. But that doesn't mean you can't have a healthy relationship.
And
yes, it does. That's exactly what it means. Listen, if a woman is twerking, if your girl twerks on you, that's a healthy relationship, right? If y'all got some, twerking fetish or whatever, if you want your girl to be like walking in the bed and want her to be twerking before you get it in, hey, look, do your thing. But a woman should not be twerking outside of her home with other people present. I do not care.
He may not say anything to you, to your face. He's like, damn,
Yeah.
should have twerking like this. Like this is my chick.
Embarrassing.
Oh hell no.
So that wasn't emotionally.
Go, you go.
It's like
All three of them are telling them, and these bitches know.
think
probably like,
all
nah,
men
bro.
want the same thing.
Yes.
Like, you can't say that. Everybody's their individual person.
That's right.
Ah, here we go.
All right, so
No, she's right. She's absolutely right. She's absolutely right. Men don't want the same things. We do not want the same things in women. We don't. Some men like women who are blonde. Some men like gingers. Some men like women with big tits. Some men like women with small boobs. Some men like women who are, a little bit more on the muscular side. Some men like women who are soft and smooth. Men have their preferences in terms of the physical. Then, of course, some men like women who are bookworms. Some men like women who like adventure, stuff like that. But fundamentally, all men are the same. All men are the same. Just because one man likes a blonde and the other one likes a redhead does not mean that one is going to be okay with a bitch who twerks at the club and the other one is not. Right? You see, that's what you don't know all men aren't the same, blah, 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 blah. We actually had this conversation. Olivia was over here the other day. And she was like, man, like all four of your cats, she's like, it's amazing how all four of your cats have these different personalities. So our oldest cat, her name is Kona. She's 3 years old. Kona has a very calm energy. She's the most well-behaved cat. She never gives us any trouble. Like, she's the perfect cat. Right? Very calm energy. I think I've maybe have heard her meow maybe twice. Like, I don't think I've ever heard Kona actually meow. Then there's Dexter. Dexter meows all the time. Like, he will talk to you. I'll be like, hey, I'll be petting him. Hey, Dexter, how you doing? Meow. What'd you get into today? Meow. Did you like your dinner? Meow. Like, Dexter all over you. Dexter looks you right in the eye and he will talk to you. Right? Kona and Dexter are very different. Then there's Callie. Callie is not as vocal as Dexter, but she will also talk to you. But Callie is also kind of a stunt cat, right? She likes to get to the highest point. She'll try to walk on the TV. The other day she jumped into she's like a stunt cat. She likes she's a high wire acrobatic type cat. She's amazing. It's crazy. Then there's Walter. Oh, he's not in here. Then there's Walter, pardon me, who is Walter is not as vocal. Well, I don't know. Walter's not as vocal as Callie, but Walter's just like me. He's intense. He likes to run around. He likes to wrestle all the time. All the time. All 4 of our cats are very, very different. But guess what? Guess what? Fundamentally, they're all the same. They always land on their feet. Right? When there's a loud bang or a loud noise, they run. Right? Listen, Kona and Dexter are not people-oriented. They love people, but Callie and Dexter love people. They'll sleep with you. They'll be on you. So even though they have very different personalities, they all react the same way to the same stimuli. If there's a loud noise, they run. If something smells bad, they go the other way. They like to knock things off the counter. They all chase that little laser pointer. Right? Just because men want different things on surface level does not mean that we don't want the same things fundamentally. Just because a man likes a brunette and the other man likes a blonde doesn't mean that one guy's going to be okay with his woman who cheats and the other guy isn't. No, of course not. Fundamentally, men don't want women who put their relationships at risk. No man wants that. I don't give a fuck how different his preferences are. And for this woman to sit here and say that, she knows that's disingenuous. Fuck out of here.
Raise your hand if you're married.
Man.
Oh! Uh-oh.
Not 10 years.
It doesn't matter. We still have history. We still have
Raise your hand if you're
We're
divorced.
not going to challenge a divorce.
Oh, here we go. Raise your hand if you're married. One bitch raised her hand. Oh, it doesn't matter. We still have history. Oh, boy. Here we go.
50% of marriages today.
Well,
Why? But why?
You tell me.
Why?
You're the married one.
It's mostly. Here's the thing. It's mostly initiated by women.
Uh-oh.
It's mostly initiated by women. But why?
Why? I don't know.
Why? But why are the men cheating? What are you doing? Not doing for him to cheat?
Oh!
No.
Oh! Oh, shit! The bitch done shut it down. The bitch done shut it down. The big bitch in the back shut it down. Yo, the bitch said, what are you not doing to cause him to cheat? I'll be goddamn.
Not doing for him to cheat.
Oh! Oh! Here we go. Here we go.
Men are very simple. Men are very, very simple. Because I can say that with my man, all he wants is sex, good food, and make sure you're not hoeing around. Make sure you're not showing their property.
Oh!
But guess what? I've worked in a strip club for 5 years and I've seen husbands, pastors, your baby daddy, your baby mama.
I've seen everybody. Again, what's missing in their relationship for him to do that?
Nothing.
Because he was out with his
Oh, what's missing in his relationship to do that? There we go. There we go. If your man is seeking sexual favors from girls at the strip club, there's something at home you ain't doing. There's something at home you ain't doing. Maybe you can't provide what it is that he wants sexually. But get this. Here's what is lost in translation is just because a man has sex with another woman does not mean he doesn't still love his wife or girlfriend. I love Devin to the moon and back. But if I were to step out and fuck another bitch, that doesn't mean that I love Devin any less. It does not work the same way. It does not work the other way around. If Devin were to go out and fuck some other guy, that means that her feelings for me are compromised. That's it. It's over. It's over. If I go out and fuck another bitch, relationship stays the same. But then this bitch straight up told all these bitches. She's letting them know.
Be the parable. You're not gonna put that on.
Oh, here we go.
Shit.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
I've seen guys cheat on their girlfriend just because they're out at a bachelor party, hanging out with their boys at a bachelor party.
There's still something missing in that relationship.
Wait.
No,
Uh-oh.
they lap dance with guys and they're showing me pictures of their kids, and I'm like, no, that's nice.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, here we go. Oh, so she's a stripper. She's a stripper. And see, this is interesting. This is what Andrew Tate was talking about on the podcast the other day. Women who work in the sex industry always have a negative opinion on men because they see the worst of male nature. Women who work in the sex industry, and this is strippers, porn stars, OnlyFans girls, cam girls. They see the worst in male nature. So, of course, she's not going to commit to a man. She sees husbands in there. Ain't nobody showing you pictures of their kids. Fuck out of here.
You know, and they're
ladies,
still cheating.
Sorry, ladies. What she's saying is most women don't uphold that because men want sex, food, and you know, just make sure you're not holding around. When they get married, most ladies don't withhold that. So just be consistent with that, and then you stay in the marriage.
There it is.
They're missing the biggest point here.
This is funny as hell. So these bitches, any woman who gets cheated on, it's so funny. Any woman who gets cheated on, you would think that like they would have you believe that they were the perfect wife. Yes, I kept myself in shape. I gave him 3 children. I sucked his cock every night. I made him 3 meals a day. Took great care of his kids, and he cheated on me. Did you leave out the part where you closed your legs for 6 weeks? Huh? Did you leave that part out? See, girls make us think that when a man does something bad to her, something evisuba spelled backwards, well, I was in the kitchen with my apron making cookies and my man just came in and cold cocked me. Bitch, no. No. Nope. You started an argument with him. You followed his ass upstairs. You said some fucked up shit, and then... But all men are bad, right? Devin in the chat says, how would a stripper know what a happy husband looks like? Strippers know what happy husbands look like, at least from a sexual level.
He said, though, and like he said, though, like, yeah, she's going to do all that, whatever. She's going to have that security that he's going to hold her down and take care of the house. But like you said, it's going to be some detached sex coming along down the road once in a while.
Detached sex. There you go. She told y'all it's detached sex.
Matter.
She's been listening.
Gonna be okay with it because she being held down. That's her preference. Like, you be a wife, baby girl.
Which is why, hold on, you do realize you just like what you just said.
I
just
understand you.
Yeah, but you do realize what you just said, like just shit on what they said, right?
In a
She's
way,
saying,
but that's not okay with me. I'm not trying to be a wife.
Use common sense. Use a little, ladies. Listen, bro. Like this, yo, my head hurts.
Same.
Like, it doesn't matter.
Same.
It doesn't matter. Like you're saying, oh, I was in the club for 5 years and I saw so many married men come in and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter because if he just fucks you, it's not the same as having a wife, man.
There it is.
Get it. But what about us twerking? Is it the same as a guy?
It's not the same, bro.
No,
like sex for men is like taking a
it could happen.
Stop.
Even you have a wife at home.
Just stop. I'm simply saying, you guys sitting there saying, well, I've had a bunch of husbands come around and they cheat on their wife, blah, blah, blah. It's not the fucking same, bro.
Nope.
He could love his wife, right? And fuck other girls.
There it is.
You, if you did cheat on his girl with you, right, his wife with you, it doesn't matter. You were just...
it doesn't mean anything.
The night.
There it is.
It's for life.
I've told this story a few times. I've told this story a few times on my on the podcast, and I know I've probably got a lot of new subscribers, so I don't mind telling this story. Again. British actor Peter Sellers he was the star of the Pink Panther series in the 1960s. He played Agent Jacques Clouseau. Most people of a certain age don't even it was around before even I was born. But I remember when I was a kid, the Pink Panther cartoons, that was based loosely on Agent Jacques Clouseau, played by Peter Sellers. Peter Sellers, like most successful actors, was an incorrigible womanizer. He married his high school sweetheart. He hit it big in Hollywood, married her. He loved her to death, but he was always cheating on her. He never left her. He loved his wife. Finally, after 12 years of marriage, his wife says, you know what? I can't take it anymore. I'm seeing you with Sophia Loren in the papers, and, there's rumors of you fucking this girl and that. Listen, I can't take it anymore. And she left him. Peter Sellers was devastated, but he had other women keeping him company. Now, during his career, he would be married 2 or 3 more times. I don't know, whatever the case may be, right? He lived that fast Hollywood life. He drank a lot, did a lot of drugs. Well, at 54 years old, at the tender age of 54 years old, Peter Sellers had a massive heart attack and died. 54. In his wallet, and keep in mind, he is 54 years old. I think his wife divorced him when he was 32. at 54 years old, after thousands of women and 3 or 4 wives, the one picture they found in his wallet when he died was a picture of his first wife. It is not the same, gentlemen. The reason why women think it's the same is because they always view everything through the lens of a female. If a female fucks another guy while they're in a relationship, they're falling for the other guy. There are feelings involved. So they assume that when we fuck another bitch, the same thing applied. No, men and women are different. For men, fucking is like taking a piss. It's just a physical thing. That's it. Sex does not get us emotionally attached to women. Sex gets women emotionally attached to men, but it does not make us emotionally attached to women. What gets us emotionally attached to women is their emotional investment, spending time with them, having adventures with them, having experiences with them that have nothing to do with sex. That's what causes a man to fall in love with a woman. Yes, the sex is a good thing, but I've had sex with a ton of women. A ton of women. The women I fell for the hardest were the women I spent the most time with, the women that invested the most financially and emotionally. I'll tell you another story. Ricky Ricardo and Lucille Ball, right? I love Lucy. Wait, what was his name? Oh, I'm sorry, Ricky Ricardo. Desi Arnaz. His character in I Love Lucy was Ricky Ricardo. Desi Arnaz and Lucy, tumultuous relationship. He was fucking other bitches all the time. It was absolutely crazy. Well, finally, Lucille Ball decides, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to get divorced. Destroyed Desi Arnaz. He loved Lucy. He loved this woman to death. It was just sex. Years later, I think they were in California, and he was on his ranch somewhere, I think in Northern California, whatever the case may be. He got word that Lucille Ball was sick and in the hospital. I don't know if it was minor or major or what. Desi Arnaz, on horseback, rode his horse 20 miles in the dead of night to be at Lucy's side. Guys, Desi Arnaz loved Lucy. Just because he fucked or was fucking other bitches does not mean that he had feelings for these bitches. Now, there are instances where the man can and will fall for the side chick. It happens quite a bit. Let me rephrase that. It happens, but it's very rare. It's not that it never happens. It's very, very rare, but it does happen. When the man falls for the side chick, that's on the main chick. That's what old girl was talking about. What are you not doing in the marriage that is causing the man to want to be with another woman? When a man goes and fucks another chick, sometimes it's not about better for guys. Sometimes it's about different, right? Sometimes if a different type of chick shows interest, all right, I'll sample that. No big deal. Make sure she doesn't find out. Don't be OJ and bragging on Nicole and all the rest of that stuff. The point is, gentlemen and ladies, sex is strictly physical for men. It is strictly physical for men. And the more money, status, clout a man has, the more a woman is willing to forgive a man's extracurricular activities. It's amazing. It's amazing. The more money a man has, the more women are willing to acknowledge, okay, he doesn't love her, right? He has kids with me. He sleeps in the same bed with me every night. My name is on the mortgage, right? We have a life together. I'm like the cars that I drive, right? It's not like he's buying these. No. I'll put it this way. Devin and I watched an episode of 911. We watched an episode of 911 the other day, and it was about a dude who had 2 families. It was fucking crazy. Like, him and his second family was shopping, and his first family was like, hey, daddy. That is the equivalent of cheating. The equivalent of cheating is giving another woman the same treatment that you give to your wife or main chick. Put her up in an apartment, buying her things, going on trips with her. That is cheating. When you are giving the same benefits to another woman that you are also giving your main chick, that is cheating. The sex is not cheating. No, It's the ancillary things outside of the sex. That's where the cheating occurs. The occasional dinner date just to spice things. Okay, fine, whatever. But when you start buying gifts and houses and cars and trips, that's where it goes into. That's where it goes into cheating. All right. Theo Woff is in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, I heard that you got a. I haven't seen him in a while, man. I heard about the thing you threw down there in Atlanta. So congratulations to you. Congratulations to you for that. Let me go through the last of these super chats here. DL Saint with a $20 super chat says, I see you in the trenches every day, brother. Respect to you, Brother Sharp. Appreciate that very much. Jason Moreno, $5 says, looks like 2 eggs nailed to a board. Oh my God, damn. Charles Reinhardt, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Charles Reinhardt to welcome him to the TSR family. Oh crap, I didn't realize I still had this on the screen. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Mr. J, $5 says, in the end, the guy dodged a bullet. What's worse than a thought or a woman with the need to be right is a dumbass thought with the need to be right. Dude, oh my God, that, unbearable. Unbearable, dude. Unfucking bearable. Unbearable. Mr. J, another $10 super chat, says that married woman is giving the other women absolute facts about a man and a woman, and they still have the need to be right. Are they selfish?
Yep.
Are they listening?
Nope.
Are they being dumb as fuck?
Yep.
Of course they are. Of course they are. He's fucking, dude, this woman is letting him know, hey, man, hey. If a man leaves you, it's because of some shit that you're not doing. That's what it comes down to. RIP Mike says conditional femininity is parallel to a lazy worker. I'm lazy because they don't pay me enough to work hard. Ethic is a trait, not an option. Oh no. Wow. Wow, that's the comment of the fucking day. Wow, that is quite profound. That is quite profound. Black Wolf Inc. $5 says conditional femininity is like a soldier on a squad that doesn't want to follow instructions. I'm sorry, General. I want a promotion and stay home. There you go. L. Marshall, welcome to Chat Privileges. At L. Marshall to welcome him to the TSR family. Beastly Nerd is in the house. Haven't seen you in here in a while, says Detective Damage, what's up? Yes, Detective Sharp. Detective Sharp was in the house. Shout out to Kevin Savo for giving your boy a part. Official Contras, $5 says, great episode and thanks for your content, Mr. Sharp. Appreciate that very much. Appreciate that. Black Wolf Inc. $5 says, it's better for people to think that you are stupid than to open your mouth and prove them right. The Blasian Girls cap.
It's over 9,000!
Dude, honestly, dude, nobody believed that story. Nobody believed that story. Black Lemur is admitting to future plagiarism. Riley says, Don, I sent you a DM about the Super Bowl. Okay. All right. I will definitely. Was that on IG? That was on Instagram. Nate Dogg, 1990. Hold up, man. Nate Dogg is in the house. Dude, where have y'all been? Dude, I haven't seen a lot of y'all in a long time, man. Man, good to see you guys. Yeah, I've lost probably close to 300 subscribers since I did the video, the anti-Abba and Preach video. So, Trapdoor, $2 says, he says today is the day before he turned her TV off. Yeah. That was crazy, man. That was fucking crazy. That was awful. That was awful. It really, really was. All right, so what I am going to do... Oh, by the way, now that we've reached the end of the show, I get to talk about things that you guys don't give a shit about. And I'm going to tell you what, guys. I'm going to tell you what. I remember very, very much. I remember very, very fondly, like in my episode 250 and 300s, I used to drone on, before I got to the podcast, I used to drone on and on and on about inconsequential shit. The Eagles this, whatever, and just talking about just all kinds of stuff. And people used to complain all the time, Donovan, just get to the fucking point. I'd be like, fuck you guys. This is how I do things. This is how I do things. I'll get to the fucking point when I get to the point. Gentlemen, I stand corrected. I stand corrected. And the reason I stand corrected is because of the lead attorney. I watched some of the lead attorney's videos, and it is, shout out to TLA, but it is excruciatingly annoying. Like his bullshit and opening, he'll drone on about nothing for 45 minutes at least before he actually gets into the topic. And I'm like, lead, fucking get to it. Then he'll start to get to it, and then he'll be, yeah. Shout out to the man in the mirror with the $100 super chat. Shout out. Yeah, you guys gotta go and check out his YouTube channel. The lead attorney, just relax. I'm a long stroke, y'all, tonight. Listen, it's gonna be a short stroke. It's not gonna be a long stroke tonight. Oh, shout out to the Mr. in the house. Yeah. Shout out to him. I appreciate that $50 super chat. Just relax. I'm a long stroke you. No. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it in just a minute. So, here's what the fuck is going on. Y'all motherfuckers out here, y'all not gonna knock me off my square, man. Listen, I'm not biased at all. I'm just trying to say that people in this motherfucker need to act right. Oh, shout out to the lead attorney too with the $100 super chat. You know what's funny? I had lunch with him the other day. And I was talking about a client that was going through a divorce or some type of shit like that. It made me think about one of the episodes. I was like, oh my God. Like, dude. So I had a moment of clarity. So to all of you guys, who were in my ear about me droning on and on before I actually get to the topic, you have my sincerest apology. Listen, I'm not a guy who apologizes much, but you were right. I was wrong. I did not realize how excruciating that was until I watched the lead attorney. I was like, this son of a bitch. Like, it's like, and I gotta piss, right? I'm like, yo, are you gonna get, shout out to TLA, man. Listen, he's very, very good. He's very, very good at long stroking, but I'll be goddamned. So anyway, boring stuff. So I've been throwing a 16-pound bowling ball forever. I'm a big, strong guy, and dude, I can get a 16-pound ball down the alley. I got the nice curvature hook. I throw them just like they do on TV. Well, I found out that all of the bowlers on the Pro Tour use 15-pound balls. Wait, what? 15-pound balls? I thought they used 16-pounders. And I was wondering, how are these guys ramping it up to 22 miles an hour? 15-pound balls. 1 pound makes that much of a difference, but it hits just as hard because what you lack in weight, you more than make up for in velocity, right? So all of the best bowlers I have the third highest average in the league. In the league. The guy who has the highest average in our league, his average is now 198. The guy who's second is 189. My average is 177. So I'm the number 3 bowler in our league. And I'm good friends with both of these guys. And just out of curiosity, are you throwing a 16 or 15? They're both like, we throw 15-pound balls. I'm like, what? Wait, what? Come to find out, that all of the best bowlers all over the world, 15-pound balls. 15-pound balls. So I decided, okay, all right, I'm going to throw my 15-pound ball this week. That was last week. I shot a 194, I shot a 213, and I shot a 191. 194, 213, 191. Strike after strike after strike. Incredible. It was amazing. Who knew? Who knew? I figured if you could throw it, why don't you? Nope. Working too hard. The guy at the bowling pro shop, Tony, same thing. Yeah, what are you doing? He's an old guy, but he's cool as hell. Looks like a hitman. Tony's like, Alex, come on, you're working too hard. He's an Italian guy. Dude, he's had that pro shop for like 30 some odd years. He knows everything about bowling. How many balls have I bought from him? I probably bought like 7 or 8 bowling balls from him. But yeah. So my average with the 15-pound ball, give me a second. And yeah, I'm that dude. Like, I'm that kind of bowler. Like, I'm very, very good. So what was it? 194, 213, 191. That's I almost shot a 600 series. So my average is a 199.3. My average is damn near 200 with the 15-pound ball. Real talk. Malik Nelson, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Malik Nelson to welcome him to the TSR family. Yeah, so there you go. So yeah, last week I moved to the 15-pound ball and voila. So but we are the defending champions, and right now we're not doing too good. The season is long. But Devin and I, since we've moved out here, we've been a part of 3 bowling leagues. We've won 2 titles. Those of you guys who have followed me for a number of times, you guys remember when Devin and I won that bowling league back in 18. You guys remember that? We won it in 18. We won it in 20. So either way. So I'm very, very happy to report that. Very, very much looking forward to. L. Marshall says a 210 average in no time. My goal this year is to get my average up to a 190. I'm at a 177 now. That's a long way to go, but. Oh, Dr. Doug, $2 says my USBC average is 181. Wow. Oh, 15 pounds, pretty standard. There you go. Damn, a 181. So you're a fucking gangster. You're a goddamn gangster, dude. I would love to be able to have a 190 average. I can get there, but it's gonna take a lot of work because we're not even halfway through the season yet. So I could potentially do it, but yeah, I have the 3rd highest average in the league, and I am regularly, one dude there this last week shot a 265. It was great, and his name was Alex too. We've got like 17 Alexes in our league. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Devin had to get a heavier ball too. Yeah, Devin. Oh my god, dude, she'll throw this shit like 19, 20 miles an hour, and Tony's like, whoa, we got to slow you down. But yeah, bowling is it's a hobby that I love. I love bowling. I like working at it. Man. Nate Dogg says all this bowling talk is going over my head. Andrew JP34 says, do you find any exercises hard with how tall you are? Yes. Yeah. The squat. Well, how can I put this? The squat it's detrimental to my knees now because I'm 44. See, when I was younger, and I've been 6'2" since I was 19, 20 years old. So I've been this tall for a while, right? But the older I get, obviously, your knees deteriorate. And so the fact that, and I have an athletic body, like I have a very I have very long legs, and I have a short torso relative to my legs, right? And so, so yeah, when I squat, you know, I can squat below parallel, and it just destroys my knees. So that's the only one. Dr. Doug says, make sure the team gets their spare game. Yeah. Oh, yes. I actually, listen, and here's the thing. I actually used to be I'm left-handed. And so I used to bowl I bowled left-handed my entire life. Fucked up my left shoulder. If I throw more than 2 balls, my shoulder starts hurt. So I taught myself to bowl right-handed. Who knows? But yeah, because, you know, like if you're a lefty, the pin that's the hardest to hit is the 7 pin, and then of course, as a right-handed bowler, the pin is the hardest one is the 10 pin. Well, what I used to do, since I was an original left-handed bowler, I used to just shoot the 10 pin with my left hand. Right? I bought a ball, I got it drilled for my left hand, and I would just shoot it down. Well, I said, you know what? I don't want to have to carry an extra ball, so I learned to shoot the 10 pin with my right hand. So, you know how it goes. Dung is fun, $5 says, check out this YouTuber called Ryan Long. His video is named A Message to Will Smith from Jada's Entanglements. You're going to laugh. Okay. All right. I'll check that out. Good stuff. Jordan Price says, Donovan is talking about bowling is how I am with all my car guys talking about Japanese car tuning. Gotta love men's passions. Dude, I love bowling. I love bowling. I really, really do. Damian Honda says, I miss deadlifts with Donovan. Those are going to come back. I'm going to start doing my, and I'm not going to broadcast my whole workout. Starting at the beginning of the year, I'm going to start broadcasting my 400 and up pound deadlift attempts. So week 1, I'm going to attempt 400. Week 2, I'm going to go to 410, 420, 30, 40. I'm going to do it every week until I get to 500 pounds. Now I'll probably stall at the 450 mark, but at that point, now we have a little bit of drama. All right, I failed with 450 last week. Let's do it this week. So yes, I will definitely, we will definitely be doing, I'll definitely be broadcasting my deadlift attempts. All right, that is going to do it for this, the 813th edition of TSR Live. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. At 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Torsha Tuesdays. We're going to be talking about how women objectify themselves. Oh, there we go. I didn't hear the music. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Understanding women and increasing your dating success starts with Donovan Sharp's massive collection of award-winning books and courses. Get off to a fast start and jumpstart your masculine renaissance with the 49 Laws of Sharp. The 49 Laws of Sharp is the perfect quick start guide for any man new to this community looking for the answers that keep them up at night after a bad experience with a woman. So many men ask themselves, why did she cheat? How could I not see this coming? Why did I miss the signs? And how can I avoid this in the future? The 49 Laws of Sharp will answer these questions and many more. This will give you a rock-solid foundation upon which to build, develop, and cultivate your newfound identity, and put you miles ahead of your competition. Most men have never had access to this valuable information, let alone understand and apply it. But the 49 Laws of Sharp will give you an unfair advantage over men and women. This treasure trove of valuable knowledge is available in audio, video, ebook, and paperback. Next, supplement your newly acquired foundational knowledge, supercharge your dating life with Donovan's 25-hour course, How to Master the Game. How to Master the Game will teach you the ins and outs of the player life, overcoming approach anxiety, identifying women who you want to approach, text game, first date principles and logistics, avoiding the friend zone, and so much more will be covered extensively. Also included are the bonus podcasts that will cover how to dress, Tinder game, and much more. Put simply, How to Master the Game will turn you into a stone-cold assassin with the ladies. Available in video and audio format. If you're not the kind of guy who wants to live the bachelor life, or you've had your fill of the player life and are looking for something a little more fulfilling, How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up is a must. Donovan's 5-part, 7-hour audio course will show you step-by-step how to find, cultivate, and sustain a solid, healthy relationship. Everything from selecting the right woman, to coaching and correction, to what to do between the sheets. How to Build a Quality Woman from the Ground Up will guide you through the entire process of building the kind of woman you want and need. The strategies and techniques in this course are exactly what Donovan does in his own relationship to this day. And he is living proof that women can be beneficial to men provided they have the right instruction. And finally, the ultimate weapon all men are looking for in terms of being able to read and understand women, Donovan Sharp's revolutionary, one-of-a-kind course that has been called the cheat code, Womanese. Womanese is the first and only course of its kind that gives men the raw and honest truth about what women really mean when they communicate verbally. Womanese translates female communication with shocking accuracy and has changed the dating lives and relationships of men the world over. So many men have avoided disaster because of the preciseness and sheer volume of material in this course, which contains over 600 translations. How cool would it be to be able to see through a woman's BS and act accordingly right then and there, rather than getting blindsided when it's too late? What would it be like to have the ability to read a woman like a book based only on what she says? These abilities will be at your disposal with Womanese. Women won't be able to lie to you, cheat on you, deceive you, or take advantage of you. The time and money you'll save pays for the course almost immediately. Womanese is available in video, audio, ebook, and paperback format and can be purchased one volume at a time or all at once. Men in his community often state that the best investment a man can make is in himself. Donovan's extensive educational materials will take your life to the next level. And the only place you can get this life-changing knowledge is tsracademy.com. Link in description.